Hello guys, in this video, I want to share with you the AI tool you can use to animate any logo. There is actually more to this tool than just animating a logo. Something that can change the entire way you animate your logo.
Please help him get to 10K subscribers this year.
So I'm going to walk you through how you can start with the inbuilt template in this AI tool, showing you how to use and customize this to your preferences the way you like it. So I'm also going to take you through how you can bring in your logo and animate it and give it live using the AI tool in this application. I'm also going to show you how you can use the inbuilt shape builders and the tools they have in there so that you can create your own custom logo and then animate it right from scratch. In the process, we're going to also go through some fun text animation that the AI tool has in stock to spice up your logo animation. Remember, this tool is also a diverse tool that you can use for other things, but you will find out if you stay on this tutorial. So first, what is logo animation? Basically, logo animation is just giving life to a still logo, making it move from one place or revealing in any form. So you can do this with the help of keyframe, using the keyframes you created and then arrange the timing. This is just the basic idea around logo animation, and you can use several software to do this, especially the one I teach on this platform, Adobe After Effects. So today I want to introduce to you an AI tool that can help the way you quickly can animate a logo, and as easy as possible, anybody, basically anybody, even without the knowledge of any software, can just pull this off. Wow, there are tons of AI tools that can do this actually, especially with the advent of AI. About 2 years now, things have really changed the way we do things, especially with logo also. So, but today I'm going to dive deep into a sister software. Actually, the creators of After Effects actually created this AI tool, and I'm going to dive deep and show you exactly how you can use it for quickly and easy making of a logo animation, and it is called Adobe Express. So first, you're going to head on to Google and type in Adobe Express. Follow the first link, create an account. If you do not have an Adobe account, then you will be asked some questions, answer those questions, and it will take you down to this page. So once you get here, there are several things you can do, not just logo animation. Like you can see, you can start from your own content and you can generate and with AI, and then you can just explore quick actions. You can also browse templates. So if you go down right here, you will see that you can use this to do Instagram post, that is the square post, and you can also use this to create flyers, remove background, and then logo, which is the one we're going to handle, then videos, editing, and all of that. You can see even generating QR code and Instagram stories. So if you go down, you will see that there are a list of templates you can just start from. Tons of templates inside here, so you can keep scrolling and scrolling. However, these are in categories. You can select the categories that you can see from the top right here: Instagram, flyers, logo. You can just select from the top, and if you go down, this holds your recent projects. Amazing. We're gonna go with what we are going to do, which is the logo. You can just click plus here to start, or you can just simply select the logo here. These AI tools help you create things from scratch as well. You can design your logo, or you can bring in your logo and animate it. So first, let me show you how you can start with nothing. To the left roll right here, you can see some tools. You can see the search tools. You can start from your stuff, brands, upload. This is where you can upload your own logo. You see the templates that we're going to use now, media, text, and all of that. So we're going to start from the template. This is where we're going to start things from. We just assume we do not have a logo. So you can scroll down and find any template of your choice. You can also search here the terms you want to use, or you can just select if you want to use the free template or the premium template right here. You can just filter things out and then make a choice. But I'm just going to simply scroll for the sake of these tutorials. So you can select from any of these and then make changes to them. So let's select this simple one. So that is going to add this to your canvas right here. This your canvas is more like the Adobe After Effects preview window. So, and the functions, the shortcut is to control the zoom and zoom out on that After Effects. That is by holding the Alt key and scrolling with your middle mouse button also works here. You see that? So now you can make changes to the font. You can make changes to this icon and also add more icons. For example, you can select this and change the color or font. So, but I'm just going to simply change the color for the sake of this tutorial. Once you select it, you can select your font. You can select your color. You see that? So you can just simply close this. You can also select the font, the text type, underline, how you want to center it and all of that. You can also add a stroke outline. So let's just add a stroke outline right here. So I'm going to select a darker color for this. So this pop-up will keep coming up because you're using the free version. So now you can increase the outline of the stroke, and you can also decrease the opacity if you want to. You see the opacity option slide bar here. You see as I drag that to the left, the opacity drops. So the stroke here also is to increase the stroke thickness. So you can also go down. You can add shadow if you want to. You see, you can add shadows. This effect right here, you can add shadow. You see, shadow has been added, but if you add a shadow, you may need to change the stroke outline color. So you can select the outline color right here and make a change. Let's say change it to white or any bright color just to separate it from the logo. You can also edit the text. For example, if you double click on this, you can just edit the text. Instead of mend, you can say trend if you like. Trend. You see, it is still gonna work. So maybe these hot stones therapy. So this hot stone therapy can just be anything. So we're just gonna leave this a bit, it's just to let you know that you can edit this and make it your own. So another wonderful thing you can do right here is to add your own element. You know, you can come here, you see this element to the left roll function bar, that is the sidebar right here. You see this element option. If you click on it, that is going to take you to where you can find lots of elements right here. So you can search by category, you can select by category, or I'm just going to go with icons. You see that, you see lots of icons right here. So here now you can just replace this stone therapy. So you can just simply delete these ones. The same process with After Effects, you just hit the space bar to delete all of these elements to introduce your own. If you like, you can still leave it and add another element to it. So I'm just simply gonna bring either the teacup or maybe the butterfly. Any of these things can just work simply. So I'm just gonna bring the horse in. So I'll select this, add the horse. So you can select and move it right here. You see, you can change the color. I'm going to change the color to a darker version of all I have. So you see that you can just change the tagline right here. With just simple clicks, I have created a simple logo from scratch without bringing in my logo. So before I show you how you can use the AI tools right here to animate this, I can just simply remind you that you can change the background of this. If you do not like this, you can just select here, then you select any background of your choice. Let me just pull it to this bright yellow. So close the window, you see you have a bright yellow background. So I think I love this. I'm gonna leave it at this. So to this left side, you just need to scroll down to locate the animation tab, or you can just close this first. Once you have it closed, and you select any element right here, you can then scroll down. You see the animation tab right at the bottom right here. Once you select it, it will now bring up so many options you can use to animate this. So these are simply self-explanatory. You can set an animation for the in and you can set an animation for the out. You can also make the animation keep looping. So now these are other things you can see. Visibility, these are all options under visibility. Move, you know, the category scale, it keeps going on and on. So for now, I'm going to select this first one for the basic of in. So that is going to animate this in. So if you select the out tab, so you can then choose any other animation right here, and it is going to animate that out. You see that? So we have added an animation to this, and below here, you can see that a timeline is here, and you can select any element here to activate its own layer. You see, you can crop this as well. So you can trim this to indicate the timing. That is what I'm trying to say. So now let's add an animation to this horse right here. Once you have it selected, so you just quickly scroll down like we did before, select the animation. So I'm gonna see if it fades in, if it is better. I think fading in, or let's see this, flashing in. So I can also try just by just a simple click, you see how that works. I think I like this bounce. Okay, this one is good. This one is also good, but I think this one that's faded in is also good. And it with the beauty of this AI tool is that it gives you tons of flexibility to tweak your animation. So you see the options right here. If you click it, you know, if you click on this, you can then do some, you know, if you want to check the duration, maybe if you want it to happen quickly, you can check this slider that happens quickly. So many other things you can adjust here. Energetic, you know, if you want to make it energetic, these are other soft, smooth, and strong. So I'm gonna just leave it at energetic, then fade. So many things you can change the direction of the movement from the top. From top here, this one is from down, and this one to the left. You know, I prefer this like the horse is moving in. So you can just simply close this option if you're done, you know. So, and then you can select this last text right here. So any text or any layer is selected on your canvas, it activates it on the timeline right here. This is more like your timeline where everything you stack up here appears. So once you have this selected, you can also go down and then select the animation. You know, you can add shape, you know, you can add shadow as well, but we're gonna leave this, and you can generate effect using this text effect to generate. We're gonna get to that. So now you can just click on the animation. So we're gonna select a pretty simple one. So maybe we'll choose the rotation. That doesn't work for this. That doesn't work, so I think I will prefer this. Beautiful, this works very perfectly. So I'm gonna select this, and the duration I want it to be very slow is, so I'm gonna change this personality to smooth, then or smooth, soft or smooth. Let's see how it works. Okay, let me change it to soft. Let's see. Beautiful, I think I prefer this soft. So, and let's see if it comes from down. Okay, what about this? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. So the direction, you can also change the direction here. I think I prefer this direction is okay. So you can just close in this. So let me show you one more thing you can do here with what you have inside right here. So you can select this trend if you like and change the texture. You know, see tons of textures right here. You can just say generate text effect. If you select this, you know, you can just describe the effect you want to give right here. So, you know, tell us what you want it to look like. So maybe I can say I want this to have a Python skin texture. Hit the enter key, it will generate for you. It is currently generating. You can see here on the canvas this timing. You see a lot of textures it has generated here, and you can select anyone right here. How amazing. Do you see the looks it added to this logo? So there are tons of things you can do here. You can just describe what you want to do, and they have presets and all of that. It will generate and apply it for you automatically. Things that will have ordinarily taken you hours to create, and texture in Adobe After Effects with just a single click or single command, you can just do this. The list goes on and on. You know, this is just by using the templates that they have, and then you turn it into a logo that looks like what you want, giving it a live, and then have it downloaded to your system. Then you can use it on your projects. After creating all of this amazing animation with just simple clicks, so if you want to see what you have done, you can see the preview button right here. To the left of this timeline, you can just click it and you see your animation coming in and going out, you know. Like I said before, on the timeline here, you can change how you want them to come in. Currently, if you preview, everything is more like starting at once, you know. We can decide to say, okay, let this trend come in first. Let this trend comes in first. So you just simply come here with your timeline, time indicator, you know, timeline indicator right here. You can just move it to the center where you can see your animation or the entire element in your canvas. You select this, it is going to activate the layer right here in blue. So you can just move it, you know, if you want this to start. So we want this to come in second, which is the down one. So you can just move this in to change the timing, you know. This is the timing. It will start at 4 seconds. Okay, let me just put it right here. So if you preview now, you see that the trend comes first. You know, you can also scrub your timeline here if you want to. You see that the trend comes in first, then that. So we're going to select this horse now and decide when it will come in. So once you select it, it will activate the layer right here. You can just pull it in a bit right here. So if you preview the entire thing now, you see that this is what you're going to have. This is just simply very amazing and simple to do. Anybody can just simply do this. Now, let me show you what you can do with your own logo right here in Adobe Express. But before that, let's do this exercise. So with what you have learned so far and what you are going to learn in this video, put it together, create a logo of your choice, create an amazing animation. Then you're going to have to follow on MotionDigit on Facebook and on Instagram. You'll find the link in the description. Then you tag me. I'm going to mention those who are going to participate in this exercise. So, and I'm going to also mention the winners. The winners will get access to a collection of my templates that are only available to paid membership. So participate in this exercise. Just create any logo of your choice, animate it. You can even use your own imported logo that I'm going to show you in the next section. So if you upload that, just hashtag me at MotionDigit Exercise. Then you also tag me, and then I'm going to take those from there and announce the participant and then announce the winners in the next video. So now let's go into how you can start from scratch by bringing in your logo. So once you are here, you select from the left tab right here, you select the upload option. So once you select the upload option, it is going to take you into your files. The amazing thing about this Adobe Express, because it is created by Adobe, I think so it supports AI file, Photoshop, and all other files you can create logo with. So now you just select this and then hit open. That is going to bring in the logo right in here. You know, the logo we imported is white, so that is why, because of the flexibility of being able to change the background, so we're going to change the background immediately so that we can see what we just brought in. So I'm going to select this premium blue. So if you close that, you see this is your logo. You can select and scale down. Just by holding this, you can scale down and reposition it anywhere in the canvas. If this is all you need, you can just follow the step to animate, but I want to build more things to this. So just for the sake of this tutorial, to make sure you know that you can do anything with this AI. So now select the text right here so that we can add text to our animation or our logo that we just brought in. So once you select this, you can select any text from these options, anyone right here, because you can still customize them. So I think I'm going to select this. So once you bring this in, you can see it has all of this. So I can just select the icon and start deleting what I don't need. So you can just double click and then change the text. Once you add your text right here, you can change the font, and you can change if it is we want regular or whatever you want to do. You can also align. All the text functions are available here. So I'm going to just simply change the color first. I'm going to select white. I'll scale it down a bit. This is okay for now. So you can select this logo. You can add effects like we did in the previous one if you want to, but we assume that this is the final result of the logo you want. That is why you are importing your own logo. So now you can just scroll down right here and select the animation tab. So you can select tons of preview here. You see anyone you put, you see them coming to life. So let's pull into the canvas by using the Alt key. So you can select this, the lighting bolt. So if that is okay, you can also select the movement. This is all for the in. So we can use this or this or this. So I'm going to select the lightning bolt for this, for the in, and I'm going to go for the out. I'm also going to select the lighting bolt so that it sparks in and then flash out. So I'm going to select this text at the bottom right here, and also add an animation. So I'll just simply allow it to come from down. Beautiful. So, or you can select the same flashing bolt so that it will just show in like this. So I'll use this for the in. I'm also going to use this for the out. So there are tons of animation here that you can just select and it will apply it automatically. No keyframes, nothing. The AI will take care of that. So now we have this. So this brings me to next thing I want to show you. So now, like I said in the other one, you can set the timing. So once you select this logo, this should show first, then the text should show later. So you can just pull this in, and if you pull it in right here, it is gonna show first. You see that? So this is gonna come in first before the text. So you can also change the duration. I think this is staying for too long. I want this to be very short, so I'm gonna pull this in. That is for this scene. I want it to be very short. You can actually add a scene, like this tab right here said add a scene. You can add a scene and it's going to automatically add another scene for you. So on this scene, you can just add like your tagline, or possibly even animate your second logo depending on what your concept is. Even though this is AI, so it still needs to know what you want it to do for you. So all these are going to depend on the kind of concept you have after understanding what the tool can do for you. So now I'm just going to add a tagline. So like I said, we kind of select also from the text that we have here. So I'm going to select, I make sure that the scene is selected. You can add multiple scene. That is the beauty of this. So now let's see if we can find any text that can appeal to us here, or otherwise we just edit what we have. So I'm just going to select this human head and the text. You can just leave this to be what you want to do. After all, you can edit it. So this is pretty straightforward. If you play from beginning, you will see what you have. So you can just put your timeline here, timeline indicator, and then press the play button so that you can see your entire animation coming to life. You see after the first frame, the second frame comes in. So you can add as many scenes as possible. So now let me show you how you can add sound to this. Everything here is just simply self-explanatory, very simple interface and very easy to navigate. So now you can just select the add button here, that is the add audio on the timeline right here. Once you select it, that is going to pop up this by the left. So here you can go to all photo, videos and audio. So it is only on audio here. So you can record a voiceover. If you have a good mic and you have a sound card that can give you a good voiceover, you can record directly and it will show on your timeline. So but we're going to just take a look at how you can import from device. So if you select that, that is going to take you into your software, that is into your device. So from here you can select whatever you want to do. So once you navigate, you select your audio file. I'm just gonna bring in an audio file for the sake of the example, so it must not be in sync, just to show you that yes, you can bring in audio, and you see that it has fit the audio to this. So if you play now, you feel the audio. The intention with this audio is not to let it have the sync or the type of audio you want, just to show you an example that yes, you can bring in the audio. Of course, this is not syncing with this. You may have a different audio, or like After Effects, you can also bring in your audio first, then you start animating to sync everything. But this is just to let you know that you can do a lot with this within a short period of time, and it is very easy to use. You know, we did a whole lot with this software, but I want to show you again what you can do with this AI tool, this Adobe Express AI tool. So now this allows you the flexibility of even creating your own logo from scratch, not using the template, not importing what you have, but you can use the tools here to create your own logo. So we're going to start by going into the shapes. So once you go into the shapes right here, once you are here, you have the option of even selecting from all the available shapes right here. You can see all other shapes. So let's scroll to icons. I prefer using icons, or maybe shapes. So anyone you just like here, you can select the one that best suits your need. You know, you can use all these shapes to create complex logo. So but I'm just gonna keep everything simple. If you're familiar with how to use multiple shapes to create logo, you can just move on with that. So but I will hope to see that in the exercise I asked you for. So I'm just gonna simply select this, then I will delete this square, just backspace to delete. So I will bring this and scale it up. I will scale it up, make sure it snaps to center. You can see the snap line there. This is currently at the center. So before I start changing the color, I would like to bring in some more icons. So, and the beauty of this is that you also have the possibility of drawing, changing the border line style. So maybe if you select this, it goes to rough. If you select this, it also goes rough. You can use the straight one if you like. So this also have a pen tool that you can use to draw your own line. So I'm going to keep this smooth. So now you can select the border line. So you see, you can select the border line. So I'm going to use this as white because I'm going to add a shadow later. So I will select the inbuilt ones. So I'm going to reduce the border line as also. You can use this to reduce the border line thickness. So let me just keep it very tiny. So you can go to the text and add text. So once you add a text template here, you can just remove what elements you don't like. So once you have this done, you can change the scale. So you can rotate it. I'm just going to rotate it slightly. So you can then come in here to change your text and the color, and even you can give it texture. So this is just giving you an idea that you can also create from scratch your own logo without using their template. You know, the same process applies with the way you want to animate it. I'm not going to follow any particular principle right here. So let me just add an element again. So let me add this. So you can see this is just an idea that you can create complex logo, you know, from square, you change the font and all of that. So after building the logo using the primitive shapes that you have inside this AI tool, you can then proceed to add animation like we did in the previous examples. So you know, these are animations I've added. This is white. You can also change the background. You can change color, customize colors to whatever you want. Let's, for example, these stars, we want it to be other colors. So you can just select the border color. So let's make it white. Now if you still preview, it is still going to retain your animation even after changing all the colors. You see that? That is how you can create your own logo from all the primitive elements and then still give it live inside this AI tool with just some few clicks. So after making all of your animation, you can then click to export. Let's say if you click the download, it will bring in options for you to export. Then if you also click the share, it will bring options for you to share your project, you know. So this is a basic tutorial on how to use this Adobe Express, an AI tool to create and animate your own logo from scratch, or you import your logo. So what is my take with this? I know with the advancement currently, these things are becoming very easy for non-professionals to do. So you don't need to be a professional with this kind of tool to be able to create a stunning logo animation or even create your own logo from scratch. That is actually an advancement, and it is very amazing and helpful to anybody who is so scared of using After Effects. So this is just a basic, simple and easy way to do this very fast, even by a novice, somebody who is just touching computer for the first time, provided you can read. So another thing I see with this, even though this is very easy and simple to handle by anyone, it is still not as robust as After Effects. If you know how to use After Effects, you will know what I'm saying. In After Effects, it has tons of flexibility, even though that is going to take you a longer time to create a stunning logo animation. At the end of the day, if you use that, it is going to come out more professionally and more appealing to the viewers. So I think this is just the beginning, and this has created a base for the movement into an AI driven logo animation platform. So I trust Adobe, the producers of this software, that they are going to start improving this software, making it more easy to create more compelling effects like rays, you know, particle effects and all other effects that you can find in Adobe After Effects. They can simply start bringing it in here so that it can simply be automated, and then we can do quite a lot than what we have done right here. So another thing I would have wished for, and what I think, is that this for now so far have really navigated through the software. I don't know if there is any way else that we can do what I'm about to say. I really wish that Adobe will make it easy for integration with After Effects, because it is very possible for you to just come here with few clicks, you create a very good logo animation. So sometimes if they can make it possible so that we can export this as an Adobe After Effects file, so that we can go into After Effects, make correction, add some other particular effect or whatever, just to make it a bit more complex and more professional than what this is obtainable with. So I really wish that in future Adobe will find a way to incorporate this in such a way that you can export it and then use it in Adobe After Effects. That way you can tweak things quite a lot. Even if they did not bring in the particular effect here and all other complex effects, you can then add it in post in After Effects, because that will have still made the entire process more simpler with few clicks right here. So guys, what do you think? Do you think this will soon replace Adobe After Effects, or do you think integrating with After Effects will really give it a more robust functionality? And what do you think? Will you have preferred using this to create your quick and easy logo animation, or you still prefer going into Adobe After Effects to create everything from scratch? So if that is what you think, please leave it in the comments. Let's continue the conversation right inside the comment section. There are other AI's application that are rivaling this particular tool. So if you want me to dive into more of this type of tool, also leave it in the comment and I will gladly introduce more tools to you. Tons of them that you can use to create a stunning logo animation. And the beauty of all these tools is that they have similarity, and then there is a place they fall apart from each other. Then some things can be done here and it cannot be done in other software. So if this kind of video interests you and you want to learn After Effects or an AI tool like this, you can check the next video right here, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you know when I upload the next video. My name is SSB Otaru. Until I see you again on the next one, I am representing MotionDigit Studios.